Jeannine Shao Collins. I'm the co-founder and CEO from New York, of Girl Starter.
And I am Neha Raman. I am the CEO of Rung, and I'm on season 1 of Girl Starter, and I'm from Philadelphia.
All right, so Jeannine, let's start with you. For people who don't know, what is Girl Starter?
Girl Starter is a brand new entertainment and technology brand. That is, our purpose is to empower the next generation of female business owners and leaders. And the signature part of it, where Roker Entertainment is producing, is our reality show that's going to be on TLC at 7 p.m. on April 28th.
On Fridays.
On Fridays, yeah.
And the idea is you want to accomplish a certain amount of empowerment for young women, millennial young women.
Yes, totally. But we're doing it through fun and entertainment. Mm-hmm. I read a statistics once that 97% of all millennials and Gen Z want to be famous for what they don't know. So we thought we would use entertainment and fun as a way to get behind young women and amplify, inspire, mentor, and fund the next generation of business owners.
So the idea of the show that people are going to be watching is what? Tell the people what they're going to see when they tune in on Friday, April 28th at 7.
Well, they're going to see fantastic and what we considered starter spirit girls competing for $100,000 of seed money and services to start their businesses. And it's really, they're going to be great people on the show, investors, entrepreneurs, celebrities, and they're going to be having a great time building their businesses, because one thing we believe that becoming a boss is as fun as being one.
So, Neha, you've been on the program. We don't want to say exactly what happened, but you've already got a business. What's your business?
Yeah, so my company is called Rung, which I have it here.
Just so happens.
Yes, just so happens to be here on this live stream today. So basically, Rung means colors in Hindi, and we offer a do-it-yourself nail polish set where you can create your own custom shades of nail polish.
Oh, wow.
And I basically actually came up with this whole idea. I was really into nail art, and I wanted to have a more custom way of creating my own colors. And after sort of realizing that there wasn't really anything on the market, I decided, why not create this? So that's kind of how this whole entire thing got started, and it's really exciting, and I'm really happy to bring it on to Girl Starter as well. For anyone who's watching who wants to check us out, follow us on all our social media. Our handles are @RungCosmetics, RUNGH. And if you wanted to go check us out online, our website is rung.com.
We got an audience comment, Susan Davis, saying she can't wait to see Girl Starter. So, Neha, you experienced this. What was it like? What was the experience like for you being part of this cadre of women who have a sisterhood, but yet you're competing?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, this was my first time ever doing a TV show. So that on its own was like the craziest, coolest experience ever. But I mean, to actually be on a platform where I could meet so many incredible, inspiring women from across the country was, and men, yeah, was amazing. And I mean, the girls itself, they have become some of my best friends. And I mean, yes, while we're in a competition, I think it's great that at the same time we're still empowering each other and we want to see each other be successful. And I think that that's still one of those really good, genuine things between all of us. And one of the coolest things about Girl Starter, for those people who are watching the show, you know, if you've ever thought about starting your own business or you're entrepreneurial and you just want to know how do people get to the stage of actually starting these businesses, I think Girl Starter is great because we actually break it down into 6 steps of business building.
And I will say that, look, we wanted to make it entertaining, we wanted to make it fun, but we didn't want to waste people's time. And so there are a lot of takeaways in this. I mean, being involved in it, I kind of knew that, but when I actually watched it and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat, oh, that's pretty cool, it's really, really terrific.
Well, we're really focused on early phase business building. How do you get the idea out of your head into something tangible where you can pitch for your first round of funding? And we have 6 steps of early phase business building. Start it, plan it, prove it, build it, brand it, fund it. So we break it down, and we did a lot of focus groups with people of your generation and younger of what they wanted, and they actually don't like the word entrepreneur. They think it's hard to spell. So that's
There is that.
I agree. I'm not going to lie.
That's right.
So, you know, it was Girl Starter because it seemed less intimidating and easier to spell. But the other part is that Girl Starter is for anyone who is for the advancement of women and girls, and that includes executives and investors and moms and dads and brothers and sisters. And so we feel really great about it because it's a really fun platform that everybody can get behind.
By the way, Claudia Santiago just checked in. She says, love your idea. Custom nail polish. You go girl.
Thanks so much, Claudia.
That's
so
right. You
sweet.
with just a U, like that. So that's and you know, the interesting, when I first thought about this, there was a time that to call a woman girl would have been somewhat demeaning, but now it's kind of an empowering word.
Oh, totally. I mean, we all said, you know, go girls. I mean, no matter if you're an executive or a young woman, I think it's really something that young women and older women embrace as far as, you know, hey, there's always been the boys' room or the boys' club. Why not the girls' club?
Right. Why not? Well, in case you're curious about what this looks like, we got a little tease here to show you. Take a look at what's coming up on Girl Starter.
8 young women, all who aspire to make their mark in the startup world. Now, they'll have their chance. We call them Girl Starters.
Oh my God, it's real.
Girls who are smart, driven, passionate, and ready to risk it all for the chance to launch their own business. They'll compete for the chance to win $100,000 of seed money and services from Girl Starter, the revolutionary company that powers the next generation of female leaders and innovators.
This is your chance, after all, to get us really excited about your business.
They'll be tested like never before as we challenge their grit.
I think y'all are overstepping boundaries.
Their passions, and their big idea.
Self-care is the new healthcare.
Each week, our starters will be given the tools and knowledge they need to build their businesses.
So do we get to see the product that you guys have come up with?
Some will succeed, and some will fail. It's time to clean out your desks. You've been eliminated. Girls who run the world start here. Welcome to Girl Starter.
It's going to be a really, really fun show. I think it's kind of cool.
Great.
It's going to be really. We've got some questions coming in. Tara Vora asks, do you have any tips for women trying to start their own business?
Well, first, I would say come to Girl Starter's platform and go through our 6 steps that we just talked about. But the second one is just go for it. Don't be afraid to ride the bicycle as you're building it.
And I think what's also really cool is that being as Girl Starter is a show, you know, you can actually watch us as we do this, you know, by, you know, sometimes a lot of people are like, how do I actually get started? And by actually breaking it down, you can see how we are actually doing it and follow along too.
That's terrific. Jeannine Lagozo has a comment. She says, go Girl Starter. These young women are amazing and embody the spirit of entrepreneurship. Okay, here's a question for you, Neha. You all end up living in the same house. Give us, if you can, any insight. What was it like in the house? A little dish.
It was definitely craziness because, I mean, there's so many of us in one house. Definitely, you know, trying to cook and all that kind of stuff kind of gets a little crazy. But I think what was actually really cool was the dynamic between all of us was that, you know, a lot of the times we were actually working because we are building businesses. So, you know, sometimes we would just be sectioned off doing our own thing. And I think what was really awesome is that we were all really respectful of that. But at the same time, we kind of formed this almost like sisterhood because we all went on this journey together. And it was like, oh my God, guys, do I look okay? Like, please fix my hair, fix my makeup, like what's wrong? And I think it was really cool that we also almost became sisters in that sense.
Very cool.
I was really proud of the fact that the women really supported each other.
Yeah.
I mean, because so often we see cat fights and whatnot, but
There was none of that actually.
and
really
but
cool.
the drama came from building the business.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
you know, building a business is hard, and there are things that you have to, you know, you're challenged by and that you need to pivot. But so the drama really came from building the business, not from women tearing each other down.
Yeah, and that was the thing. I mean, we were very adamant about that. You know, reality TV there's very little of that in there, and this is real and it's honest, and it was really heartening to see how you guys all got along and supported each other, even when it meant that somebody was not going to be around for the next episode. So that was kind of cool. And then our one last question, Danielle Noriega asking, what's important to prioritize when you create your own business?
I think first and foremost is passion, because if you don't have a passion for your product, you're not going to go very far. But then second of all is you have to vet the idea or whatever it is to see if it can make money. So
Neha, what would you say?
I think also, I mean, kind of going off of that, I think also just the determination to know that you're going to have to like keep going, and I think that that's super important. I mean, you have to be passionate about what you're doing, but you have to be in that go-getter mood all the time, no matter what happens.
That's terrific. Well, ladies, thank you so much. This was really kind of just a nice little tease, but I think people are going to be very, very pleasantly surprised when they tune in to see what women can do together and not tear each other's down, as you said. It's going to be pretty cool. Girl Starter premiering on TLC coming up Friday, April 28th at 7 p.m. Neha will be on there, so you'll have to watch that.
Come watch my face.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So,
Go out.
I want to thank you, Jeannine, Shao Collins, and Neha Raman. Thank you.